Today I'm going to teach you about Flickr, which is our photo uploading site. So you would open up a new tab and you can either Google search Flickr or in your right here, write flickr.com. And you'd have to sign in, and it's using a Yahoo account. So if you're already signed in through a personal Yahoo account, you need to sign out and then sign back in. And then our username is photoclass1130 at yahoo.com, or you can just write photoclass1130 without the at Yahoo because it's just your Yahoo ID. And then our password, you'll be able to see in Moodle what the current password is for this. And then you would, let's see. Okay, so this is what Flickr will look like when you open it up. And the main thing you're going to be doing, of course, with this is uploading photos, viewing your photos. I will be able to view them from here. And then you can also look at what other students have been doing so you can kind of get an idea of what the rest of the class is working on. So you would go up here to upload. And I like choose photos and videos to upload versus drag and drop, but the choice is yours. So now a window should pop up of where the photos are located on your computer. So by this point, you've already taken them from your camera, put them on your computer. Once we get to editing them in Picasso or your own personal editing software, they'll already be completely completed. So then all you have to do is upload them. So I know that I have some photos in here. So we'll pick this one and that one and that one and that one. Okay. So now it's going to show us exactly the 3 photos that we have. Now it hasn't quite uploaded them yet. So what you would do here is you can click here, and if you want to retitle it, so on my camera, it just gives me an image number, but if I want to put this as, title it something, or you can just leave it as an image number. It's totally up to you if you want to start giving your work titles. But you will, one thing to remember is add a description. So that your description is simply going to be the assignment number. If it's assignment 1, 2, 3, all the way through the course. And as the course goes along, you'll have a chance to, after you've submitted photos, to edit them and resubmit them. And if you do that, you're just going to, if you make a change, you do assignment 1, final. So I know that this is the final image, and that might just be that you cropped the image or you did a little bit of color. Maybe you turned it black and white and you want me to grade your black and white image. So that's how we're going to differentiate between your original upload and what you want me to grade. Okay, the next thing over here on the side is add to sets. And a set is simply everyone in the course is going to have their name, and you're going to tell it where to go. So I know, of course, I can click on any student's name and then see the photos that they have versus, excuse me, having to search through all the photos. So that's checked. I could add them to multiple ones, but of course, just please put them in your own. Done. And now we're going to upload the 3 photos. And depending on the size of your photos and the amount of them, this might take a little bit different amount of time. Okay, so my photos have finished uploading. So now this is your photo stream, as you can see right here. So this is basically, through our Flickr account, the entire class's photos will all be in this photo stream. So I can go through very quickly and see, as a group, what everyone is working on. And through here, of course, from the thumbnails, you can click on one of the images, and it'll make it a little bit larger for you. And then on the right here, through these thumbnails, you can also go through the photo stream. And here, you have to click on each one to bring it up. Or if you click on the arrow, it gives you a whole new list of thumbnails. Okay, so this is one of the photos I uploaded. So from the photo stream or from your set, which I'll show you in a second, you can of course see this larger image. If you go over the top of the photo, if you click again, it gets rid of a lot of the junk on the side, so it's a lot easier to look at your photo. And I'm going to be grading your photos this way, with no other images to compare them to. I'm going to do them one-on-one. And then you can, at the top right here, close. It'll go back here. Okay, so if you click on Flickr, you'll go straight back to the main thing, and you can go to your photo stream. Or if you go to you can go down here to Sets, and it's going to show you all your sets. And then I'm going to click on mine, and then now I can see all the photos that I have uploaded. And this is how I'm going to grade each assignment. I'll start with one of them, and I can look at them this way in order. Okay, so from your sets, anyone can comment on them. So if you want to look at other students' photos and make a comment about how much you like it, or ask somebody about possibly how they did the photo, what time of day it was, that sort of thing, you can put that there. But as far as a full critique goes, we're going to do those in the Moodle forum, not in this space. But if you want to add something here, you can put your comment there. One thing that I will look at a lot, and you're more than welcome to as well, to see how someone did shoot their photo. If you go to View EXIF Info, it's going to tell me and you exactly the date and time you took the photo and when you posted it to Flickr. So a lot of our cutoff times are at midnight on Monday night. I'm going to know exactly if it was posted to Flickr before or after that time. So I will be looking at that and grading there. I know your exact camera that you used, exposure, aperture, your ISO. If I tell you for an assignment, don't use a flash, and I think there might have been one, I can look here to see if it really was. So with the digital realm of photography, there's really no cheating here. So I will be looking at these a lot, but it's also a way to help you. If this exposure is very, very slow, and I see that there might be some motion blur in there, we can look at that and tell exactly why there was that motion blur. Or your aperture with a larger or a shallower depth of field. We can look at those things as well. And there's a lot more information on here, which really doesn't matter. The main things we're going to be looking at is pretty much flash and above. Okay, now for your sets, you can organize. And we're going to organize a set. So I'm going to click on mine. Okay, so now it has all my photos that are in my set here. So let's say, for instance, for one of the assignments, you needed to do a mini photo story of 5 images. Well, when you uploaded them, they didn't come in the exact order you wanted them in. So you can simply drag and drop the photos around. So for here, I can make sure all these soccer ones are in order. Or maybe I want to start out with this great header shot, go into an action, show you that I know how to use motion blur, and then we'll end up with that one there. So I can, if I want to, move them around. And some assignments it might not call for it, but others you might want to start with an image you know is your strongest, and then also end up with one of your strongest images. So if you do move some stuff around, make sure you go down here to Save, and save that. Then we can go back to the home page, Sets, and then back to, then I can start on your soccer photo story where you wanted to start with a great action shot, move into another one, shows that you know how to use motion blur, and you want to put a couple together, show cropping. So those are the main features of Flickr. Something else you can do, say we have an assignment and the color is red, you can search everyone's uploads, because Flickr is used worldwide and it's a great photo sharing site. And you can look and see what other photographers are doing out there to show the color red, or if it was people. You can see some great examples of how other photographers have shot people, and you might be able to get some great ideas, or look, practice on your critiquing. Or maybe you look through and you think that's a great photo and you have some questions. You can always feel free to ask me questions on how that photograph was captured. So Flickr is a great tool as far as uploading and viewing, as well as just looking what other people in the photography realm are doing. So that's basically it. And you can go up here and just sign out of Flickr when you're finished. Let me know if you have any questions.